I was allowed to film it. That's the good guys. I'm not allowed to say what they look like, not them personally, but their aircraft, and I can't make any more statements. I can say it's because of what's happening right now at 10:02 a.m. January 2nd, 2025, inside the property of 1513 and outside the property in the backyard of 1513. I can't say what I've witnessed, but that's to what I've witnessed. So this is serious military aircraft and serious military guys that I can't talk about what I witnessed them do here. It's exactly the sort of stuff that I witnessed last night when I said it went crazy in this compound. That's the stuff I cannot talk about, that the good guys are fully doing for me to protect me in here and protect our country. All right, but I was allowed to film that and say what I have just said. I cannot say any more. I am to say while I was in the bathroom, I can't say when. While I was in there, I ran water in the bathtub, and the stench of decomposing dead bodies is so rancid, you can't hardly stand by my bathtub. They're doing it there now, making it impossible for me to function at the bathtub. So they're taking over both spots in the bathroom sink and bathtub. I gotta have the good guys rescue me somehow anyway. I don't care how they do it, okay? And this is Heidi, a woman who's panicked because she can't. I need to stop and take a breath. Okay, I know I'm getting really worked up. Okay, calm down. Try. You don't smell that, Heidi, right now. You're not smelling that. Take another breath. Okay, it's really hard for me because I am smelling the most disgusting human remains being poisoned. I can't talk about the poisoning anymore, so that's not going to be able to go online. But what I can say online is I'm smelling the dead bodies, everything else I've witnessed. And then they keep coming and going through the front and back doors of this compound, raising hell in the backyards, doing everything they can to go on video when they're out there. Yeah, and that's also including the events and incidences that I can't fucking talk about, that I've to this day never been able to talk about. So a woman like me, which people are pretty aware of my personality, I do start to panic. Let me take another breath, because I don't know what to do. I know the police fully fucking see, I'm starting to stutter. Oh God. I know the police have been nothing but in here. It's like a second precinct of theirs, with massive dead corpses from day one, hookers screaming, thrashing, violent fucking murders. The shit I need to not talk about all the time until I handle this better. That when I get out of here, like, deal with hearing women be killed like that, and then nothing but police always trying to arrest me for talking about it, and coming in here just random for weird things. They'd come in, say they were doing things. I'm not allowed to say something. I've seen uniformed police in here a couple times that to this day I can't report it. They just come in with a key, but that's all I'm allowed to say. They were wearing uniform. I saw them. I was standing in the hallway. Now the construction's going off. Turn this back on. Whoa. Okay, so you get it, okay? This is what I'm allowed to say, dude. That's not hardly any of it. I've been sitting in here witnessing the most incredible history, but half of it was absolutely terrifying. And I can't talk about it, and that's why, because I see and I hear the military aircraft going over the house, and that's nothing compared to what these guys are on record for doing here. And I can't talk about it. The big, gigantic historical stuff they do, the good military, while I'm in this property, it cannot be discussed. But the facts are, I know they're doing it, the town knows they're doing it, and everybody's going to pretend they're not doing it. So they're doing it to these guys. This is what I mean, and I start to get upset, right? Because I'm smelling all this crap. I don't want to always talk about it because it's so upsetting. And the police are ready to pounce on me, and I can't talk about everything else that I've witnessed the cops do. It's massive, massive things. The cops in this town. And they just keep pretending this to this military force. This is a serious group of military that comes here, flies over everything else they do. So this town is saying, we don't see you, we don't hear you, you don't exist. That's when I start saying on the internet, I'm dealing with schizos here. They're too schizzed out for me. My God, I gotta get out of here. I don't want to be around this many people who are that fucking crazy. And then I start to just figure they're all taking the same drug, but it can't be possible. But so there's so many questions that these guys that fly over the house, they know they can tell me. How many of these creeps in this town were wasted on drugs? How many were just crazy and they came here? They were like schizo. And right now, if I go on the porch, there'll be some strutting by acting like nothing's wrong. This is just fine. And stare me down is their number one job. Stare me down, give me the finger, do everything you can. Why this house is stinking with something criminal. It's always stinking with something fucking criminal. There'd be cops casing the place. I can't say one word about the cops in this town. Okay, now I gotta get offline. I can't be talking too much about this place online. If I want, I'm cleared to do a talk show, but dude, I'm sitting in a terrorist compound. I'm not trying to do a talk show. I can say this to Amazon, to Bezos, your grocery store, your drugstore that you had online with cheap deodorant and cheap things, your now record labels that you have and everything else you bought out. You, Bezos and Bill Clinton, good luck. Good luck keeping that up with my guys, my war heroes. Good luck to you. That includes your Netanyahu. Good fucking luck. That's when Archangel says to me to stay out of this. It's what my brothers do is not my job or department. Bezos, Netanyahu, Bill Clinton. Okay. But the good guys, like Smarty Pants, they're gonna remove Bezos' store, take his store with his deodorant, his shampoo, his store away. Numero uno. And then with that, all his, anything else this traitor, verifiable, serious foreign agent, treason, real deal, real charges, like for real charges. Once they cuff him, everything else that he's acquired through his criminal actions is all taken away, including his store that he started that gave him the income to start this crap in the 1990s. His store that sold deodorant, and it wasn't that great, okay? He had a store online, an internet store. And for this scumbag to be convinced with Netanyahu that he's taken over the world was delusional. So take his store away, take his little record labels away, take his little grocery stores away. He started to become the only place in the United States to shop. So he thought he was so great. And that's his new CEOs that he sold out to. You're a bunch of criminals. And your days of riding on a pony are over. You know what? Bezos and Netanyahu, you really should have thought, what if this doesn't work out? What if? I'm telling you, Bezos and Netanyahu, staying here with those bros over your head, banging and doing all that crap in the backyards and filling this house, 1509 S Street Northwest, filling this house up with a whole bunch of disgusting bodies that terrify me. The smell of it, I have to stay calm. That wasn't a good idea, Netanyahu. That should not have been your answer to what if. Not my problem, man. Not my problem. Adios.